Hey guys, welcome to the very first video. Here we go. We're going to go into a wide external rotation, which means your toes are facing the corners of the room. Your feet are stepped out wide. Sink down into a sumo squat and lift back up. What I don't want is that your booty hang out. You tuck that booty in and lower and lift. No booty popping. Suck it in, lower it down, and lift it up. As if your body is between two planes of glass. Your chest is lifted, your arms are at center, and you sink down low and you lift back up high. You exhale as you come up and you inhale as you sink it down. We're getting that body warm, we're getting our hip flexors warm as we sink down and up. Now you stay down and we pulse it out. Just keep it low, low, low to the ground, as low as you can go. Now you're going to lift one toe up and the other. So we're alternating tippy toes here. You're sinking it low. You're staying low in that squat. Your chest is still lifted. You're not sinking down into that chest. Lift one of the toes and start pulsing it out. Lift the other toe and start pulsing it out. Now lift both toes and start pulsing it out. Ooh, the burn is real. And lower and lift it back up. Now you're going to bring your feet hip distance apart. Toes are pointing towards me. This time you are going to sink your booty back. This is me showing booty does go back, so that way your knees don't come over the toes. And then you lift up. When you lift up, you squeeze that glute. So you sink it back, lower it down, chest is still lifted, and you come up and you squeeze those glutes. Make sure that the weight is in the heels and not in the toes as you lower and lift. Exhale as you come up, inhale as you sink it down. Stay down, pulse it out. Our legs are warm, warm. Here we go. Breathe. Pulsing, sink it a little bit lower and lift it back up. Now you're going to bring your toes together. Toes, heels, ankles are connected. Belly button is in. You suck in that belly button to that spine, and we're going calf raises or tippy toes, and you just tippy toe it out. Exhale as you come up, inhale as you lower down. Keep the heel connected, don't let the heel separate. This is getting the entire back of our leg. Our legs are warm, that's what I want. Your shoulders are down and relaxed. Stay up and go into the pulses up on top, and then lower it down. Give yourself a forward fold and breathe. Okay, we're going to come and sit on our mat. Legs go straight. You're going to tuck your pelvic bone under and do a roll down all the way down to your mat. Make sure your legs stay firmly placed on the mat as you swing your arms up over, and then you place your arms down by your side. Palms press into the mat. From here, we're adjusting, get a little adjustment going on. Press those hands into the mat, lift the legs to what we call in Pilates a tabletop. Knees connect, ankles connect, toes are pointed. So your legs are at a 90-90. Now you're going to extend one leg out to 45 as the other one stays at that tabletop. Toes are pointed. The lower you go in your extension of your leg 45, the more you'll feel it in your abs. If you want to challenge yourself, raise your head and chest off of the mat, hover your arms over the mat, and continue the motion of extending your legs to 45, and the other one stays bent at tabletop. Breathe through this. Don't hold your breath. Abs, we tend to hold our breath on because, well, your lungs are right in that area, so we hold it. Now both legs are going to extend out as both knees come in. Extend and bend. The lower you go with that extension of the 45, the more your entire abdominal is on fire. Extend those legs to 45 and now lift it up to 90. Exhale when you lift up to 90. Stay lifted. If you've chosen to stay hovering off of the mat, stay lifted high in that chest. And breathe. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back to the one extension, but this time you're gonna hold the top of your knee and you're gonna extend. So you hug it and extend. No pulsing here. I just want one fluid hug closer to your chest and extend it out. Abs are warm, warm. We got this. Keep pushing through. Now both legs are going to extend out and you're gonna hug both legs. Your arms are gonna come and hug and then they're gonna come up overhead like a windshield wiper. Keep it going. Breathe through this. Hug those legs. Now extend it. Arms come up overhead. You're extending those legs to 45. You lift it up to 90 and lower. Oh yeah, we're feeling this. Abs on fire. And breathe. Exhale when you lift up. Inhale as you lower down. And hug your knees and lower your head and chest down. Rock and roll side to side. And lower those legs down. Now we're going to go into a bridge. So your feet are going to go wide on your mat and slightly externally rotated, which means the toes point towards the corners of the room. Heels are closer together. You're going to inhale, lift up to your high bridge. Sorry, you're going to exhale, lift high into your high bridge. Tap your tailbone down to the mat and then exhale back up. So you're pretending like your tailbone is hitting cold water and then you immediately lift it back up. Hold it up at the top, pulse it out. Tiny pulses, squeeze those glutes and lower it down. Now your feet are gonna come closest to your butt as you can. Heels are gonna be hip distance apart and you start raising it up and tapping it down. Up and down, squeeze the glutes. And breathe, hold it up at top, tiny pulses. Hold it, stay high in that bridge and lower it down. Now the legs are gonna come close together. Ankles and toes are connected. You're gonna go into a high heel or tippy toe, so you're on the balls of the feet. Lift up to your high bridge, tap your tailbone down, lift back up, down and up. Exhale, up. Stay high in that tippy toe. Don't let the tippy toe fall and do those tiny pulses. Up, up high and lower all the way down. Bring those legs straight down. Arms come up overhead. And just give a quick second to breathe. And we're done with the breathing. Roll it on up. You're gonna come to your side. We're gonna go side leg series here. So your elbow is gonna be down on the mat. You're gonna hold your hand, your head is gonna be held by your hand, blah, 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 by your hand. Now modification is to bend that lower knee and lift up that top leg, but the full variation is to stack your legs fully together. The top arm sets down in front of your chest for a tripod and to help with stability, and then you lift it up and you lower it down, up and down. Exhale when you lift up, inhale as you lower down. You're giving a little bit of a crunch to your obliques, and then your side booty is gonna be on fire. Now you're gonna keep it halfway up. Then you're gonna swing it right in front of you to the side, up in front, and stack it back up. Make sure that you keep it at that 45 angle as you bring it forward and down, forward and back. Toe stays pointed, side booty is warm, warm, and we're working through it. Okay, stay now stacked and do tiny circles in one direction and then do tiny circles in the opposite direction. So like you're drawing a golf ball. And now you're gonna keep it up there and flex the toe, point the toe, flex the toe, point, flex and point, flex, and point. Now you're gonna bend your knee into your elbow and tap the knee to the elbow. Keep the foot flexed. Now lift it up to 90, point the toe, and draw those tiny golf ball circles in one direction. And reverse it, draw those tiny golf ball circles in the opposite direction. And now lower it down. Slap that booty because it's warm. And go to the other side. Here we go, here we go. Hustle, hustle, flow. We're warm, guys, and I love it. Okay, if you chose to do modification with the knee bent on the other side, copy. If not, fully stack. Make sure your hip bones are stacked. I found out the dresser was open, and that really ticked me, but you know, we're working. You exhale, lift it up, and lower it down. The arm is your tripod arm. It helps you stay stable in the upper body. Make sure you go full range of motion all the way up and hover it down. Up and hover it down. And now keep it halfway and draw those tiny circles. And draw the tiny circles in the opposite direction. And now swing it forward and swing it back. Now make sure you stay at that 45. Don't let it sink down, and make sure that your abs are still strong and your tripod arm is holding your upper body stable. You're not swinging through this. Everything is strong. Now keep the toe by the side and point and flex. 2, and lift it up to 90. Draw those tiny circles in one direction, and now reverse that direction. Flex and point the foot up at the 90, and then lower it down. I think we're done, but I forgot one more. So lift it back up. Bend the knee into the elbow and straighten. Bend the knee into the elbow and straighten. Keep that upper body strong. Leg is warm, and we push through. And lower it down. Now we're done. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come and do some upper body and planks. So we're gonna do push-ups mixed with planks. You're gonna come with your hands wide on the mat. You can either walk your knees out and lift the toes up. So you're in a modified plank and modified push-up. Core is in. You always suck the belly button into that spine. Full is to curl those toes under, pelvic bone is down, and you're gonna set a number of push-ups. Mine was 10. Set whatever number you want and do that number of push-ups. After you've set that number of push-ups, you're gonna hold a plank for 5 seconds. Make sure that that navel is in, and then you come and kneel up high. Relax those shoulders down, do some head shakes, and then come back. This time we're gonna do triceps. So your shoulders are closer together, your palms are closer together, your elbows are in. Modified, keep the knees down. Full is to curl those toes under. Make sure that your elbows stay by your side. That's how we get into that tricep. Belly button is into our spine. You're sucking in. You're not pushing out, you're sucking in. Once you've done your number, come up to your knees and give a little bit of a rest. And rest is done. Let's go. We're coming back to our plank. Curl those toes under or walk those knees out. And hold it. Now you're going to lift one of your legs up and point and flex the foot. And you're going to lift the opposite leg up and you're going to point and flex the foot. And you lower it down and we hold it, belly button in, shoulders down, and then bend those knees and come back up. Nice, good job. Here we go. What are we doing now? Okay, we're in a plank. Hold the plank, oh yes. And now you're gonna walk your hands out, out, then in, then in. Out, out, then in, then in. This is a shoulder burn. Keep the core tight. Try to avoid tucking your chin into your chest. Just look straight down at your palms and hold, and then come back up to your knees. We are done. Now you're gonna lay on your tummy. We're gonna do back extension, which is the most important thing to do for your spine because we're always in forward flexion. So you're coming to the belly. You're going to stack your palms on top of each other and lie your head down on your palms. Your legs are going to be hip distance apart. You're going to squeeze those glutes, lift the legs off of the mat, and start alternating the legs. You lift one up as one lowers down to hover the mat, and continue this alternating of our legs. Toes are pointed, and the goal here is to squeeze the glutes to lift those legs as high as you can. Breathe through it, no holding that breath, and rest it down. Now your arms are going to come up overhead. We're including the arms now into this series. So you squeeze the glutes, lift up. Arms are lifted and our legs are lifted. Now one arm is going to come up as the opposite leg comes up. And once you get that alternating, you're going to speed up that tempo and swim as fast as you can with control. I don't want your midsection to move at all. And then rest it down. Ooh, back extension is so good for you. Man, singing is the cool thing, I guess. Here we go. We're going to do a cat-cow to stretch our spine. You're going to inhale, arch the back, tailbone and gaze reach, and then you exhale, tuck the tailbone, hollow out the abs, chin tucks to the chest, and then inhale, flat back. Exhale, tuck the chin, hollow the abs, and bring that spine back to neutral and come and sit on your mat. We're gonna close today with arm burn out. So modified is to crisscross applesauce your legs. Advanced is to lift those legs straight, not lift, to extend those legs straight. Now, proper form is you lift up, you're in a really good flat back, your belly button is sucked into your spine, no concaving the chest. I don't want you to forward flex over your body. And now your arms are straight, palms are up, and you start tapping the shoulders. Keep the elbows lifted this entire series. Shoulders are down though. You're not wearing them as earrings. They're staying down. You tap and extend. And now you keep it out and you pulse it up, up, up. Now push it down, down, down. Open it out to the side, and now tap the shoulders out wide in a T. Shoulders are down, elbows are up. Pulse it up, up, up. Push it down, down, down. And now you're going into goal post, and you're going to close the goal and open the goal. You're going to squeeze the shoulder blades as you open that goal. Squeeze and squeeze. Check in with your belly button, make sure it's sucked in and that your chest is nice and tall. Pulse it up, up, up. Now your palms face me and you hover so that you're parallel with the floor, down and up. Shoulders are down, elbows are high, chest is lifted. Now pulse it down, down, down. Lift it back up. Extend those arms straight overhead and go back down into that goal post. Shoulders are down and relaxed. Squeezing those shoulder blades as you come down. Shoulders are down, elbows are up, chest is not bending. Now your arms are straight forward. Start clapping your hands up above your head. And now you open it out to your T and come and clap the hands up above your head. Arms come up forward and back up on top of head. Your palms are facing each other. Shoulders are still down. Arms are burning. They're warm. They're warm. Here we go. Keep going. Palms face the floor, palms face the ceiling right in front of you. Twisting. Breathe through this. spine is straight, and we close with tapping our shoulder and straightening back out. We start how we close. Shoulders are warm, keep going, and then hug your body. Oh, we're all done. Hug that bicep into your chest, press the palm into that bicep and hug it close to that chest. Give some head shakes, open up, squeeze the shoulder blades, and reverse to the opposite side and breathe through it. You guys did it. Good job. Nice. Quick little 20-minute full body workout. If you have any questions, let me know. You guys did amazing. Good job today. Give your body whatever stretch it needs after this workout. Read your body and fuel it with good foods. Good job.